What do you think about the White House not sending a lawyer or any other official to a House Judiciary Committee hearing next week or likely ever?
The lawyer, I think you pronounce his name, Cipollone, protested that Democrats are already drawing up impeachment articles. He claimed the inquiry has violated basic principles of due process and fundamental fairness toward the president.
I don't know what he's bitching about. The people from the White House have refused to talk to the committees because Trump has told them not to. And they have ignored subpoenas, so I don't think the picture of what's going on is accurate. The basic principles of due process and fundamental fairness have not been violated.
As far as Pelosi and Nadler are concerned, denial to participate trumps any claims of unfairness. Cipollone and the White House have no legal basis to attack the impeachment investigation, so they are reduced to complaints like unfair and baseless.
It can't be unfair. If Trump has chosen to withhold evidence and witnesses without any basis and has refused to participate when offered the opportunity.
As I look at this, Trump's tweet tells it all. He wrote, "If you are going to impeach me, do it now, fast, so we can have a fair trial in the Senate, and so that our country can get back to business." He knows the Senate is going to acquit him.
That is probably true, but the Democrats have to stand up to Trump. They must adhere to the principles laid out in the Constitution. We are a republic with 3 equal branches of government. Congress is acting as they should. They are the grand jury in this scenario.
The system is working as far as that goes, but it cannot overcome the partisan politics and the fears of those who would rather keep their jobs than take a historic step. This impeachment process will put a lot of pressure on most of the senators up for re-election in the swing states.
I'm assuming that Trump will not be impeached because of McConnell and the partisan Senate, so it's hard for me to envision what will happen in the 2020 election. I see the Democrats holding fast against Trump, and I see his base hanging tough with him.
The 2020 election will come down to the independent. Have enough of them been swayed by the impeachment process?
Let me offer another factor to consider: the young voters, those who have not voted before in a presidential election, because I think they were a factor in the 2018 election.
My question deals with ability of the Democrats to maintain the momentum of the impeachment process for an entire year. We know that people have a short attention span. By the time the election comes around, there is a good chance that this episode will have faded in the minds of many.
I believe Donald committed bribery, extortion, abuse of power, and much else that the founders would have viewed as paradigm cases for impeachment and removal. But most of our citizens don't comprehend how I can say Trump did these things and many others contend he didn't do these things. Most people know about the First Amendment, its freedom of speech, and the second allows us to own guns. But as for everyday use, the Constitution is meaningless.
I think the "we will not attend" tactic is meant to show the public the president did nothing wrong. He doesn't need to defend himself. It's a witch hunt after all. Why waste our precious time on the hearing? Let's get to the trial. We will kick your ass. We have nothing to worry about.